Good afternoon everybody, my name is Charlie from LTS Gaming, and today just going to give you a quick walkthrough on how to get back into Vault 101 in Fallout 3, of course. I heard from this quest from a friend of mine, and the requirements you need to activate this quest are to progress through the main quest far enough so that you reach the Citadel. Citadels are the big Brotherhood of Steel main base down in the DC ruins. It cannot be activated until you get there, and once you're there, all you need to do is just come back to Vault 101, as you can see here. And when you get here, it should come up in the top left hand corner that you have received a radio signal from Vault 101, and I will just play that for you now.
You left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeat.
And after that, you will then get the quest, as you can see. So all that's left is to go into Vault 101, do the quest, which there are 3 ways of doing this, I believe. There possibly maybe more. I'm just going to tell you to wait because you're big and scary. 3 ways of doing it. You can either convince the Overseer to step down. You can convince the rebels, or like the people following Armada, to sort of stop the rebelling and just sort of stay in the vault, or you can kill the Overseer. And for this walkthrough, I'm going to kill the Overseer because it's fun to kill people in this game. So yeah, once you enter the vault, there'll be a whole load of, be a bit of a mess. There's a dead dude. You go through this door, and you'll be confronted by a guard.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but hold on. Wait a minute. It's you. I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down there. Amada's not in any danger. I mean, we're all in a sort of a rough patch, but we've weathered worse. But sorry to say, if you're back, there's going to be trouble with some folks. And if Amada's wrapped up in it, there'll be trouble for her too. Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language. Really? Well, that would explain a few things, all right? It's a good thing you're here after all. After that night, a lot of your friends started thinking, if it's safe to go outside, why stay down here forever? And that's not the sort of thing the Overseer likes to hear. Things have gotten pretty tense. I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you. Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
That's pretty much it, that's all he has to say. I actually, oddly, forgot to activate the quest, so let me just do that. There we go. He can lead you to Amata, but you don't really need him because she's already marked on the map. So all you really just need to do is just find a pretty obvious. Markers tend to help quite a lot. They just lead you here and there. And, well, you know what it's like. There's a bit of drama goes on as you walk through. One of the old tunnel snakes who think they're really tough, but they're actually not. Sucks to be you. Oh, there's the overseer. Look at him. All shadowy. But yeah, so I'm just going to go and find our martyr to get the lowdown of what's going on. This shouldn't take too long. Just need to come down here, open up said door, go through said kitchen or cafeteria. You want to find the atrium, this little doorway here that leads up. It's got a milk bottle, hopefully, on an overtime table, and you'll come across Butch, if you remember him.
Dang, look who's come waltzing
Bit of an ass.
into the vault. It takes some real...
Ugh. Yeah, all he has to say, I'm going to skip over it, all he has to say is just like how he wants you to help him and how he hates his life here and stuff like that. There's nothing really important. I mean, you can do it all when you do it yourself, but you're not really missing out on anything.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back. Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives. After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions. You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
Just to remind everybody, I am going to...
We can't keep going on like this.
I am going to kill the Overseer. That's the way I choose to do it. But you can, again, either talk to him, like the two peaceful options, or one violent option.
All day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, alright?
Sorry, no promises.
But he's still my father. He may have made terrible choices that night, but he's the same person who's always looked out for us before then. Maybe he has some reason. Just, please don't kill him. We've already had too many deaths.
That bitch gonna die. So yeah, I'm just on my way to find the Overseer. If you're worried about finding him, I think he's actually looking for you as well. So he'll like try and find you at the same time. So it's not actually too difficult. It shouldn't take too long to find him. He's around somewhere, pretty close by.
Well,
Oh,
I see you've returned.
I was lucky.
Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted. I assume you're talking about the unpleasantness when you left? Yes? Jonas and your father were endangering the future success of this vault and the safety of its residents. I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all we had achieved here. I only wish I could have prevented it from happening at all. First of all, I didn't kill Jonas. I commanded Chief Hannon to do so, but only because it had to be done. Jonas was going to leave with your father. If he left, others would have left to join them, and they'd all vanish into the wastes, never to return. And with our numbers so depleted, we wouldn't be able to last beyond another generation. Assuming our expatriates didn't lead raiders to us first. I'm afraid you're the short-sighted one here. I'm simply keeping them safe and untouched by the war above. The real danger are the rebels and insurgents who insist on risking all of our lives just to die out there in the wastes. If they weren't trying to throw our lives away like that, we could go back to the peaceful life we once had. Everyone would be happy again. To fix what you started? I expected nothing less from you.
Brace yourself. Time for him to die. Oh, come on. You didn't want me to, why? I liked you. You were old and harmless. Anyway, right, once you killed him, just gonna search him. You need to go back and talk to our martyr. She oddly takes the death of her father rather well. Better than you'd expect. But, yeah, I'll show you what's going to happen. It's nothing too glamorous. You don't get a big reward or anything. You just... Hello, Butch.
It's good to see you again.
Where is she? Oh, she's asleep. Hello.
It's good to see you again. I just heard. The Overseer, my father is dead.
Yep.
What's more, some of the people are saying I should be the new Overseer. It's just all so sudden. I'm sure you did everything you could to find another way. I know how stubborn he is. How stubborn he was. But you're right. I don't have time to grieve just because I lost my father. The Vault needs a leader now. That makes the rest of this even harder. You saved us, but that doesn't change the fact that you killed one of us to do it. And I can't let that sort of thing stand here. I guess it's a bit familiar. You've already been forced out of the Vault once before. At least now you know what's out there. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
So after all that, you get kicked out again. And you don't think there is any other way to get back into the Vault after you've done this quest. So this is pretty much it, really. If you do the peaceful options, though, you do get awarded with...
You don't belong here anymore.
Damn stool! Get... Oh, get out of my way. You do get awarded with a modified jumpsuit, which I think improves your luck and a couple of other things. Only adds 1 point to your luck, but every little helps. And he is... alive? Nope, no, he's not alive. So yeah, you just leave the vault, and when you get close to the door to exit, that's when the vault door will then close and the quest will be done. If you haven't done it already, you will get an achievement, but I have already done this, so the achievement won't pop. But I will show you. Da, 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 da. Big ass door. There's forks. Da, 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 da. Dead person. There you go. And that's it. So if this helped you or you enjoyed, please leave a like, and there should be some more videos out soon, and check them out. So that's it. Bye.